Hi Virgo, I'm Brenda, and I'm here again today to bring you your weekly angel tarot card reading for the week of January the 8th to the 15th, 2018. Happy New Year. What a wonderful year to look forward to. I do see some positive energy coming out of this if we can continue to move forward and spread a little bit of that love ourselves and positive energy in the form of patience, tolerance, and compassion. As you know, this is strictly a general reading, and every single card for every single day of the week cannot possibly pertain to every single person in the universe. But if you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, I can do that for you in a private reading. So I welcome and invite you to go up there and press that button, and it will take you directly to my website, where you will see the services that I offer and whether you want to schedule a private reading with me or a private Reiki session treatment with me. Let's start our week off on Monday. Virgo, you've been given an Earth card, and this is the 5 of Earth, my friend. Earth cards have to do with the material part of our lives, and often that involves our careers, professions, and our jobs that we have, and how we bring that currency and abundance into our homes and into our lives. But it also has to do with our closest circle, which is our family lives, or people close enough to us in relationship, or good enough friends that we feel we welcome into our tribe, our circle, and our family. This is telling me, though, this has to do with money. And it shows me that some of you are quite concerned about the lack therein of the money. And your concerns are surrounding you, have to do that are surrounding you are about money. You need to ask for help. So perhaps you have to go to your banker, your accountant, your financial advisor, or maybe even your bookkeeper or your employer. Maybe there's someone in your family you're close enough to that you can sit down and have a heart-to-heart with and discuss your finances with them. Often I see this as simple as a tweaking in your budget, okay? You know, you got to pull in one little notch on your belt. That's it. It's nothing major. You're not going down. You're not going under. So please know that it shows me those of you that are self-employed, you're concerned about your business not doing as well as it should. I see there have been some problems with some of you that has had to do with employee problems. It may have to do with wage problems too, they're showing me. So please know that you need to accept the wisdom from someone. Go sit and have a heart-to-heart with someone who can help you, because I do see it's just a little bit of a tweaking. Perhaps you can go on a payment plan. Perhaps there's something that you feel you're lagging and you've fallen behind in when it comes to payments. It's something simple, so don't stress out about this. I don't see this. My guides are not showing me this as a major thing. I don't see you going down and under and bankrupt, any of that. So please go and seek the wisdom out of someone who can advise you. 9 of Air. This is an amazing card considering Monday. Air cards have to do with making important decisions in our lives, and those people around us that influence us and determine how we make that decision. And sometimes we feel that we're being judged. It can have to do with legal issues as well. If some of you are dealing with lawyers, attorneys, and legal issues, signing of documents and things, you're expecting the worst, and I see that some of you are actually losing sleep over this issue. So it could have to do with Monday and the concern there about money. So please know that you need to be balanced. You need to get your rest physically in order to actually function emotionally and spiritually and mentally to deal with these issues that are coming in this week. I wish I could give you better news here, Virgo. 5 of Water. Okay, again, this is a relationship card, and I do see things aren't great with a relationship. They're not showing it to me so much as now with some of you it may be a personal and an intimate relationship, but they're showing it to me as more associates around you, perhaps people you work with or friends that you thought were friends at your place of employment. Things are not working out the way you'd hope, and you're not seeing a positive in this situation. So it's like crying over spilt milk. So what that means is you know what you need to do to make this better. Okay, so often we have to just walk away from toxic energy situations and the people that bring that into us. So please know that I see that there's been a lot that some of you have had to deal with this actually coming into this new year. So please know that you need to walk away from that negative situation, that toxic negative energy, in order to take a deep breath of fresh air again, in order to walk your path in a more positive direction. 9 of Earth. 9 of Earth for Thursday. So some of you now are able to enjoy the little things in life. Some of you are having difficulties right now when it comes to finances, but others of you are okay now. Things have worked out, and you're in a good place in your life. And I see that some of you are enjoying the little luxuries in life, and you're starting to sit back and spend time on your own and think about, wow, how did this all come into play? How did I finally land on my feet and swim my way out of that quicksand pit? And things are starting now to work out. It's talking about, the first card talked about fears surrounding those that are self-employed. Now this is talking about things are working out okay. So perhaps it has to do with the same people at the beginning of the week with that negative card about, feeling stressed out and worried about money and your business and everything, because it talked about seeking out help, seeking out a mentor, someone and taking in their wisdom. So perhaps that's all you needed, was to do that and have that tweaking in order for things to turn around now. Okay? Things are going to improve. 8 of Earth for Friday. And you've got 4 of these. So they have to do with finances. A lot of them have to do with finances and work and how you bring that abundance in. And this is showing me that some of you now are going to be getting respect and attention and rewarded for the very high quality work that you put out. So it may come in the form of a promotion. It may come in the form of an award. It may come in the form of a raise. It may come in the form of praise. So please know, I do see that some of you are embarking on taking a course on a new topic in your life and learning all there is to know about a certain topic. And some of you actually will be going back to school or taking an online course to enhance that, to increase your finances that you've been wanting to do. 4 of Earth for Saturday. So this talks about, this is there's 2 ways of looking at this card, the physical part of it and the emotional part of it and the spiritual part of it. And this talks about being too frivolous or too cautious about money in your life. So what it means is, if some of you have been going out, you've been making money hand over fist, it shows me the money coming in the door and flying out the window. And it makes things a little difficult when you have to step up and honor your responsibilities, i.e. paying bills, and so on, and debts. So just pull back on that one little notch again. It might have to do with that tweaking I talked about and getting the wisdom from someone who can say, okay, we need to slow down here, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to invest your money, or we're going to set it into this account, or we're going to set it into that, and we're going to protect it, okay? Or the emotional and spiritual part of this is, you give 150% to everybody outside your home, outside of you. You come last, and that has to stop. We must be kind to ourselves in order to function and be at peace and happy and feel our bliss and joy. So it's okay to say no. Do not spread yourself so thin that you feel it's important to never say no to your friends or your family members. You have that right to take a deep breath and say, you know what? I can't do this today. And that's the way it's going to be. They'll still love you tomorrow. It's just that you've set up boundaries and you matter. So don't ever think that you don't matter enough to say no and take time for yourself. Self-care, okay? Self-love. Now, being too cautious with money. Go to work, put it in the bank, go to work, put it in the bank, because it shows me that some of you know what it's like, those hungry years. And now you're doing okay, and you never want to feel that way again. And that's wonderful. But all work and no play makes Johnny a very dull and unhappy boy. So please know that you need to get out there. Open that door and go out. There's people out there, family members and friends and associates that say, gee, where has she gone? Where has he gone? I never see them anymore. We used to have so much fun, and now I don't see her or him. So please get out there and enjoy life. Life is very precious and very short, and you need to enjoy it. You're okay. You have the finances to do that. So take a little bit. Take a little bit and enjoy a little luxury. And mainly, spend it with your time with your friends now. Stop locking yourself up and hermetizing yourself up. I do see some of you are actually wanting to give back. And you may be cleaning out your closet and giving to Goodwill. You may be going out on the street and helping the homeless. You may be going to hostels and helping people feed people. Or you may be donating financially to some cause that you have a very strong passion for. So I do see some of you are going to be giving to the less fortunate. At the end of the week on Sunday, you've been given another, or you've been given a fire card because you only have one. And this is the Page of Fire. So this is talking about a new and exciting endeavor coming into some of you, where you're going to be able to use your own ingenuity and your own creativity. So this may be pertain to your job, where you have been asked to step up your game and asked to to be head of a department, perhaps. I do see that some are being asked to step up and do a promotional speech about something. I do see some of you, it may be your personal life. It may be, they've just thrown the word travel in. So some of you may be researching traveling and going away and wanting to go on an adventure, perhaps something that isn't your traditional all-inclusive luxury resort, but something that's off the grid and more of an adventure. They're showing me that some of you are wanting to get into and have a raw vacation and raw experience. So, and you're going to be able to use your own ingenuity and your own creativity. Perhaps some of this is an overflow from giving to the less fortunate. Perhaps some of you are wanting to travel to countries where you're going to be getting involved in habitat of some sort, digging wells or getting involved with the people. I do see some of them. They showed me some of you are involved in medicine and in the healing modalities, and I see some of you doing that. So this is exciting news about a new endeavor that some of you are going to get involved in. Others, I see it may be still your personal spiritual path and your own personal journey that you're going to be maybe taking, like this course that you may be taking and going back to school to get, maybe a personal path that you want to follow into spiritualism and learning things about different healing modalities yourself that are interesting to you, because we are getting involved more in that every day. Western medicine is wonderful, but we have all learned what the pharmaceutical companies are trying to do, and that's make money off of us and fill us with all these drugs, and we need to go back to basics. But we need to incorporate that with and complement each modality, the Western healing and going back to the ancient ways of healing with herbs and natural substances. So we've got to be kinder to our planet and stop polluting everything that we put in our mouth and walks on our earth. We're very, very cruel. Human beings are the cruelest, living forms there are. Animals only kill to survive, not out of cruelty and meanness and out of trophies. So, getting back to this card, this new exciting endeavor I see coming into some of you, grasp it and go with it. I wish you a wonderful day today, and I wanted to add this in conjunction with the tarot reading, an oracle card, and I chose for you today the Ascended Masters, and this is your card. You are seeing the situation accurately. So some of you perhaps have had this vision that you wanted to get involved with and this new path that you want to walk, and you're seeing the situation accurately. With others, I see that there may be a bit of a challenge. There may have been some issues with individuals around you that you've had to deal with, and you've stepped back and you're looking at the whole picture, and please know that your guides are telling you you are on the ball. Okay, so you've got everything in place, and what you're seeing is the truth. Okay, you are seeing the situation accurately. I wish you a great remainder to today and a wonderful optimistic week to look forward to, Virgo. Please know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you. See you again, my friend.